morning, my friends. As I'm filming this, it is morning. It may not be morning to you. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, happy middle of the night. We're all covered now. How are you doing today? I hope that you're doing really well. Today is a beautiful day. I had videotaped two different huge hauls. One was mostly hair things, so I was like, scrap that one. Then there was another one. Well, I was trying out my new camera at the time. I had my settings incorrect. I videotaped it, actually combined the hauls together, videotaped a huge haul, and I forget what I did. I did something wrong. And I'm like, forget it. So then we had the 20% off at Ulta and the VIB Rouge. It has been this kind of a morning. I'm just saying, listen. Isn't that awesome? But I have, here's a fun fact about me. I have I wouldn't say phobia. I wouldn't say phobia, but I have this thing of drinking out of a can. I've seen so many of those Facebook things, and a lot of them aren't real, but some, how do you know? How do you know the ones that are real and are not real? Of people that drink a half a can of energy drink or a Coke or Pepsi or whatever, and then there's something in it. No, not this girl. Where's my straw? BareMINERALS BarePRO is a foundation that I pulled out. I did do the self-tan last night. So I mixed up a little of my NYX HD with the darkest one, which the darkest one is Camel. This guy right here. And I was afraid it wasn't going to be dark enough, so I used my olive. Because these colors are a little off. I know they have enhanced their color selection since I got those, but it wasn't the right color for me, so I mixed a little bit of that olive. I never, hardly ever, self-tan my face, and it was late last night by the time I got home and got things done and got into bed, and then I was like, oh, I wanted to self-tan tonight, so when I wake up in the morning I can, you know, rinse it all off and blah blah blah. So I got up half asleep and did my self-tan. Oh my goodness. And I woke up this morning and I was like, I had self-tanned my face and I don't remember doing it. Oh my gosh. I'm losing my mind, people. I'm just losing my mind. It takes me a while to remember how to do my hands and feet correctly. I didn't do bad on my feet though. I didn't do bad at all. I do need to do a couple extra videos today. Oh my goodness. For my transition and my crease colors, I'm going to use this Tarte palette. This is the Clay Play palette. This guy, this guy right here. And then for my lid colors, I'm going to use this Makeup Revolution in Affirmation. I'm going to use some of these colors here. So I'm going to go into this real pretty bone color. Then I'm going to go into this guy with the same brush. Maybe not quite as sloppy as I did with the brow color, but not far from it. I just want that color dispersed everywhere. Most of it down towards my crease. To trade this is the BarePRO tapered brush. I think this is one from Beauty Junkies. Grab this hairbrush and I'm going to go into this color right under it. It is a little bit deeper and I just want that in my crease. Is my NARS. This is the Soft Matte Concealer. You know, as far as the consistency and everything, I really can't say that I disliked it. It wore really quite nicely, but here's the thing. I got this in Chantilly, which I just got the creamy concealer in Chantilly. But this, I guess because it's so pigmented, because of the consistency of it, it was too light. So what I am now using this for is to use to not really cut my crease. I don't like cut my crease every single day, but to carve out a little bit of where I want my light lid color to go. And it is tacky enough that it does give it a really nice added base. So I have really liked it for that. And I'm just using like a concealer brush. I'm just getting it in there. I like the concealer brushes because you can really get them down flat, and you can be precise as to where you want the concealer or the glitter glue, whatever you're using. Okay, and I like to keep my eyes shut just because I don't want to spread that anywhere. I'm just taking a small shader brush. I'm going into this Affirmation palette, and I'm going to go into this second color right here, which is a super light color. I'm going to go in with this fourth color and add just a little bit of dimensional look. And then I'm just going to repeat on the other side, and I'll be right back. I'm going to take my corrector brush that I used earlier, and I'm just going to put a little bit of what was left just right on the worst part of my eyes, the most shadowy. These are two of the other concealers that I pulled out to use. This is BareMINERALS BareSkin, and I have them in, let me get I found my eyeball the other day. Fair and Light. That's what I have them in, Fair and Light. This one is light. With the self-tan, that light is a little bit still light, isn't it? Wow. It's not that light. Like, I'm looking in the viewfinder. It's not that light in person. That is really pretty on though. Let me get my setting powder. I'm going to use the Kat Von D Petal just because I had the, shoot, what's the name of it? I had the Laura Mercier Brightening Powder, and I don't need that. I'm going to use the Petal. It's going to calm that lightness down a little bit. Oh my goodness, that's way too much. And I really do like this. Yeah, that helped. That helped calm that down. The Brightening, oh my gosh, that would have been a little much. Sephora came out with their new packaging for their single eyeshadows, and I thought this color, I saw it online and I thought if they have it in store, I want to see it. So I did get it, and it is Let's Party. Do I have that one? It looked so different. Isn't that gorgeous? You know what? I'm going to put that over. Oh my gosh, that is gorgeous. But I wanted to try this. I'd heard a lot of people talk about this Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder, and I think this is in translucent. Oh, translucent light. Well, that's okay. I'm going to use this color right here. Tell you what, that is pigmented. This is the single blush that I pulled, the Butter Blush in Rosy Pink from Physicians Formula. Isn't that pretty? I think it's so pretty. Another thing that I did end up getting was this glow kit from Anastasia. This is Sun Dipped. You know, this is the first Anastasia highlight palette that I've ever gotten. And it was honestly, when I went in and I swatched this, I got it mainly because of this color, Tourmaline. This one right here. I was like, they looked so pretty. I'm going to use I'm going to use tourmaline. Where's my, here it is. I mean, these looked so pretty. And I know that the blush already has a little, but I mean, come on. I'm going to use my Kat Von D. Oh, well, look at that. Okay. You can open it this way to use it. But if you open, the bottom part comes out, and you can take it out and put it in your palette. Look how easy they made it. But I'm going to take that and put it right in my inner corner because it has that gorgeous wet look that I love. Just going to use this Bad Gal Bang. Not my favorite mascara in the world, but it works nicely, especially when I'm going to use falsies. Overimposed. That's what I'm going to be using today. I'm going to line my lips with NYX Mauve. This is Urban Decay's new Hi-Fi Shine lip gloss. And this is SPL. And this is what it looks like. Isn't that so pretty? It'll be pretty on top of this too. Thank you all so much for getting ready with me. I love you all so much. I hope that you have a beautiful day. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.